Okay, well this is a little different. Um, I even had to make a little shitty makeshift start screen for this. Um, I don't know what I'm doing very much on this. Well, this is a little different. Mario's Madness. Come say hi. Okay, I guess I'm not even going to advertise this anywhere else, I don't think. I'm just doing it in my server and to the one person. Okay, let me open it on my phone, as usual. Dude, this is so weird. Okay, we should be good to go now. Okay, I don't have anyone in chat, but that's fine. Especially when it's such a shitty makeshift opening like this. Okay. Okay. I'll give it a minute in case someone shows up in chat. Well, let me close this down. Okay. Stream should be empty now. Close that. Okay. Well, I found this crazy thing on my desktop. It says Mario.exe. I wonder what'll happen. Okay. So I've been testing OBS and figuring out a way to make this work for the past like half hour, more than that. So I guess we'll just get going. Now you may be wondering why I have this on my desktop like this. It's because this game kind of fucks with your desktop, like a lot. Okay, maybe not a lot, but it is. I thought that having it on the desktop would be the best way to represent it that way, so you can see what's going on. So let's get started. So to be clear, this is not a blind playthrough. I've done this mod before. So I know what I'm getting into. It's a mod for a rhythm game called Friday Night Funkin'. It's generic horror spooky thing, but it's actually pretty good. I have it on my desktop because it screws with your desktop sometimes, and I figured that was a good way to stream it, just like this. I haven't played in about a year, except for like 2 days ago. I played it once like 2 days ago, and I was told to get back into it, and here I am. It's really quiet for me. That shouldn't affect the volume on your end. I used to be really bad at it. It took me a long time to get good at it. But yeah, I'm streaming this at the suggestion of a friend on Discord. So we'll see how this goes. Now I am just sharing my entire screen right now. I did set up everything so like my desktop is empty and easy to like. It's not got a lot of visual noise on it. My computer's on Do Not Disturb. There's no way I'm gonna dox myself or anything. Nothing's gonna happen on my screen. But that doesn't mean if I check OBS you'll see it. I don't really have the technology to do anything past that at the moment. Dude, I spent like the last half hour, a little more than that, on OBS, making sure that everything was working properly. This took a while. I have never done something like this before. I've always just streamed like a game and that's it. I'm going to try not to talk as much during this because, one, it's music, and two, there's cutscenes. I'll talk in between them more, but I want to leave mostly, like, so you can actually hear the stuff in it. I tested a lot of the audio balancing. I should be only just a tiny bit louder than the game right now. Which is, I had it myself a lot louder than the game for playing Dark Souls and stuff. So I think this should be good. Let's see if I still can even do it. Playing this game almost takes a great deal more focus than playing any Soulsborne ever could. Yeah, that's right. And hello, Electro. Welcome back. I haven't played it in like a year. Except for 2 days ago. Alright, here's where the mechanic kicks in, the hard part. Don't hit the mushrooms. I hit one. Shit. I always miss that last note on the right note at the end. Last time I played it and the time before it. All 3 times now. The cutscenes are way quieter than the game. I doubt you can even hear them very well. But I can't fix that in real time. Oh my god, this song is so good. Charting is really good. Forgot how good it feels to play this game. I am nowhere near as good as I used to be. Oh my god, 24 misses already? Well, to be fair, this mod is, I guess it's pretty old now. What, 2 years maybe? Something like that? It's not like this is modern. And honestly, I feel like I haven't heard much about FNF recently, or FNF, fucking hell, FNF recently, even as a fan of it. can just change the volume here. That way you guys can actually hear the cutscenes.
So, they found the warp star, which means eventually they'll stumble across the others. But don't worry. I'll get you next time.
And that unlocks the overworld, which, since I've played this before, I already have everything unlocked, but I'll still play it as though I don't. You know, I'm wondering if I need to reset the game. Like, can I still do endgame stuff? Hold on, let me black out stream for a second. I'm gonna test and see if this even works. Oh, okay, so that's bad. I'm gonna see if I can. Okay, I'm gonna delete my entire save progress. I'm gonna do those 3 songs again. I'm sorry for this. I can't do the endgame stuff on an old save file, so I'm gonna need to delete everything. Okay. Okay, well, I'm perfectly fine with doing those 3 songs again. I will skip the cutscenes, though. Okay, well, we're back here again. And, I mean, yeah, I would say they are, but that doesn't mean that there's not so good stuff out there. That's one thing I didn't test before the stream started. I'm actually thinking of streaming some more FNF mods in the near future. Specifically, the 2 I'm thinking of right now are Friday Night Monster of Monsters, the Godzilla NES Creepypasta mod, and FNF Weekly, which is probably the largest good mod out there. It's 11 weeks plus some extra content. Okay, my button stopped working there for a second. That actually happens every now and then with my keyboard, which does suck for FNF, especially with one of the songs in the first world, where there's a no-miss section. Actually, yeah, so, I mean, it's not like I just played Soulsborne games. I am going to be a fully like variety streamer. Um, I'm gonna be streaming Build 3313 here soon. But another one I've been thinking of that's for Mario is Z60 or N64.Z64, whatever it's called. It's another like creepypasta mod for the game. It's very short, like 20 minutes. But it's quite fun. I actually have a whole list of things written down I want to stream. As well as I'm gonna want to be doing a collaborative stream with someone coming up soon. I haven't worked out any details for that yet, nor how it would even work with time zones and everything, but I think I could find a way to make it work. I did the same thing again. I missed the red note. Ah. Alright, I'll skip this cutscene as well. Okay, there we go. I am not going to complain about listening to this song again. It's really, really good. Oh yeah, how's the audio bouncing on your end? It sounds okay? Am I too loud? I did do extensive testing, but I don't know, maybe it's different on the viewer's end rather than just my recording's end. I'm really stressed about quality. It's fine? Okay, cool. The final audio balancing output I decided on for streaming this was negative 18 decibels for the game and plus 8 decibels for my mic. That took a lot of testing to get that exact values. You know, it's actually going to be kind of harder to do this in the winter. I was thinking about this earlier. Because my room gets really cold because it's very poorly insulated. And I can already tell I'm going to need to turn on the space heater, which will decrease my mic's audio quality. Because it's starting to get hard to press the buttons. My fingers are so cold it's hard to move them. So I'll do that after this song. You know, one thing that does help with me being able to do these is that I know all these songs really well because I have almost all of them in my playlist, so I know how they all sound. So I kind of can just, like, it's not like I'm improvising this. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to turn on the space heater. It's getting really hard to do anything. You know, in contrast to what the background here is implying that everything is on fire. Unironically, one of the best songs from the original game was Dad Battle. Like, that's the final song of the first week is just really, really good for some reason. I don't have much vanilla FNF stuff in my playlist. I don't really like the vanilla game too much. But that one is. I'm not going to skip this cutscene because it actually does something. Alright, I'm turning the space heater on while this is going. Also putting my robe back on.
So, you found the warp star. Which means, eventually, they'll stumble across the others.
Have either of you two seen this particular mod before? Like breathing on my hands to warm them up because they're so cold. It is so cold in here. Okay, yeah, it's definitely much nicer on a new save file regardless. Shall I read this? Welcome to the overworld. It seems like you've wandered far from home into a new world. The only way to leave? You have to press on and beat the entourage of Mario's fiendish friends he set out to get you. Good luck. Well, I guess this will be new to you then. So you know how it's like this like spooky horror mod and everything? Anyway, the first song after that in the okay, game crash. That has happened before. I really hope it doesn't continue to happen. That actually happened the very first time I played the game too. Okay, there we go. Very first song in the mod is it's versus song after the week 0. It's versus Mario. It's Mario. It's piss fat. Yeah, the mod is like, yes, it is generic horror mod, but it takes itself like very lightheartedly. It's because there's just so many horror FNF mods out there that it's just like, yeah, we get there's a lot of them. That's why this mod is mostly a joke. With really, really good songs, but a joke concept at least. Honestly, a lot of the best FNF songs are songs that are joke concepts, but then just done with high effort. Like, here's a really, really stupid concept. What if you made that into a very good song? I am not going to do well in the next song. So the next song is one of the hardest songs, probably the hardest song in the mod, actually. In the mod, yeah. It took me a couple hours to beat it on my first time around. I mean, yeah, DS3 for me as well. I think I've made that pretty clear. Worth a... Oh god, it's a sponsor game. Is that even an actual game? Okay, well, I mean, I know it's an actual game, but does it look like what it actually looks like in the ads? Or actually, no, that's not this song. It's the third song, final song in this. Granddad. This one's just fun. In case you're unaware, this is based on that really shitty... it was a reskin of that Flintstones game for the NES with Mario's face on it. It was called Seven Granddad. It was just a bootleg. This is based on that. So now the UI is jumping around. It'll be harder for me to read chat during this, so I can see there's a message there, but I can't see what it is yet. Especially with it being on my phone. I can really see what's happening. Also, the song is based on Siva Gunner as well, which is great because I love Siva Gunner. What you're seeing now is what Seven Granddad actually looked like. Well, sort of. I mean, obviously this is stylized, but... Is this Scott? I don't know what Scott Pilgrim is, so presumably no. Okay. Also, I'm another game crash. Really? I know this thing is a buggy mess, but still. What I was about to say is I'm bringing the space heater over here because I still can't feel my fingers, and it is very hard to do anything. So the audio quality is probably going to go down even more, seeing as the space heater is even closer to the mic now, but I can't feel my fingers, and I kind of need those to play the game. Okay, space heater, there we go. Okay, this last song in the world here, Mario Sing and Game Rhythm 9, is based on the bootleg of the game Somari, which was just Sonic but with Mario's face on it. It's also the hardest song in the mod, and I will not do this first try. Fuck. I'm scared. Right, yes, I forgot this one has this aspect ratio. This one has a no-hit mechanic. If you take damage once by missing a note once, you lose all your rings. Until you collect another ring, you cannot miss another note. And if you do, you instantly die. This is a very, very hard song, and I'm scared. I needed to itch my nose, oh fuck. I don't have any rings. Okay, I have a ring. And how many rings you have doesn't matter, it's just whether you have one or not. I wish there was a way to, like, recollect, like, half of your rings or something, but... Man. Yep. Oh man, this is gonna be hard. Already? God damn it. And you don't unlock bot play or anything until the second world. And that's like if you fail a song 5 times in a row or something, it says, hey, do you need help? And we'll play the song for you. A la the new Super Mario Bros. Games. But you don't get that until, because it's technically Luigi plays the song for you, and you can't get that until you beat Luigi. Kind of like how you can't respec until you beat Renala. So that means you just have to actually get good and play this song. Also, yes, boyfriend is a Pikachu and girlfriend is an Eevee. I don't know why, but girlfriend is very cute. Oh my god. Oh, hello. I don't recognize you. But welcome to the stream, hello. You have an FNF mod? I lost my ring. Got it. Fuck! Oh my god, it was nearly at the end, yeah. Oh, they changed it, okay. Just because I don't want this stream to get really boring, I am going to do this. I have beaten this before, and I don't need the help, but when I'm this out of practice, I don't want the stream to get boring, so I'm gonna do it. All due respect, if you were someone I knew, I'd probably do it. But I don't know you. Unless I do know you on Discord and your username is different on here. But I can't just accept literally everyone who wants to advertise. Yeah, I figured. How did an advertiser even find such a small stream as mine? I didn't even know there were advertiser chatters on YouTube. I mean, I get scam DMs on Discord all the time. I guess this isn't really much different. This entire time while I'm waiting this out, I'm moving my hands in front of the space heater because, oh my god, it is so cold. Which normally isn't a problem because I'm using the controller, but I need to raise my dexterity stat in real life to do this. See, I was right at the end. Oh my fucking god, how many times is the game gonna crash? I'm pretty sure that only happens in World 1. Or at least, that's what happened when I was doing it the first time, so I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. Anyway, now we've unlocked World 2, which is the first, like, actual sizable world. So I guess I'll just start. Oh my god, it's Luigi. This is based on that one beta end screen for Luigi's Mansion, the original. Red TV makes amazing songs. And that flash of lightning where Boyfriend was hanging at the very beginning of the song before I came in is based on a glitch in also the original Luigi's Mansion, where there was a certain lighting spot where where you're standing interacting with a door, there was a glitch where when the lightning would strike, the shadow would be cast in the wrong spot and it looked like Luigi was suspended off the ground hanging. And that's where this just concept came from. I went a surprisingly long time there without missing. That led to a whole bunch of theories about Luigi is actually dead for the entirety of Luigi's Mansion, and it's all like a purgatory or fever dream or something. And the only way you would know that is if you notice that he's hanging in this, but no, it was just a glitch. Mario lore is not that deep. The lyrics here are bugged. They're stuck on the right side of the screen. It's been like that since release, and they never fixed it. Don't look at chat. Okay, now I can. I've never played Lies of P. I wanted to do Sekiro before it, so I haven't even gotten there. Okay, let's stick on this one gank fight. Yeah, I feel like that's actually happened to me while playing a couple of games before. Like, I get to one part and then just kind of don't. That's originally what happened to me with Sekiro. I'll do the top path. I'll do the bottom one first. Is this Apparition? Or is this Thalassophobia? Yeah, this is Thalassophobia, okay. This one is based on a couple of different things. The L is real theory, mostly. And then there's just a lot of stuff about drowned Luigi. I've heard really, really good things about Lies of P. Like, I've heard some people say it's better than the Souls games. Which, high praise. gimmick for this one, I almost said this fight, is there's a power bar there because Luigi is drowning, and there are certain notes are coin notes, and those ones are. It's very important that you hit those because if you don't, then the meter will continue to go down. Those refill one thing on the meter, and if the meter hits 0, you do lose. It's only an okay game. I'm still gonna try it for myself. Like, I've heard too many good things about it to not. I've heard it's very parry focused and more like Souls parry than Sekiro parry. Which is good because Sekiro parrying isn't even really a parry, it's a deflect. They don't even call it parrying in game as far as I can tell. The eel. I know so many people say that when they played Super Mario 64 for the first time, they were terrified of that eel as a kid. I never was. I always thought he looked kind of dopey. Also, that whole L is real theory is, I feel like, just entirely debunked by the fact that that same exact texture is just a stock N64 texture that's used in Ocarina of Time. But I feel like everyone forgets that. This is based on the old creepypasta I Hate You, where Luigi decides to work for Bowser and kill Mario because he's sick of being in Mario's shadow all the time. It's harder to play the left side of the screen in my experience. It has to do with being right-handed? I don't know. Also, the scroll speed on this one is really fast, which is the main problem. Yes, Luigi is the correct one to be a fan of. I'm pretty sure there are more Luigi fans than Mario fans at this point, just because everyone knows that, like, the whole thing used to be that Mario was the popular one, and then everyone was like, wait, no, we're not giving Luigi enough representation, and now Luigi is the popular one. Green is just a nice color, I don't know. Alright, I hit the jump scare note by accident. Anyway, at the end of that creepypasta, Mario wins the fight against Luigi and throws Luigi into the lava instead because it's the only way he can save himself. And the end screen of it has like a red skeletal Luigi. Sort of like Dry Bowser and stuff, but Luigi. And that's what this next song is based on. Also, Luigi can do lightning magic, so he's cool. Kenny O also makes great music. Not as much stuff as Red TV, but still very good. The mechanic of this song is supposed to be that lava rises and obscures your notes, but I have it on down scroll instead because it's way easier for me than up scroll. So the notes are coming downwards from the top of the screen instead, so the lava's upside down. I really like the horns on it, it's so cute. I don't like the fishnets though, they look really weird. And yes, Blorp, there is a reason why this is the single most popular girlfriend design from the mod. Yeah, there's some gimmicks. You know, the one gimmick mod that I could play on this channel too is Hypno's Lullaby. That mod, I think every single song, or at least most of them, have gimmicks. Oh, this part. And they're all really creative too. Well, some of them. There's one of them which is just if your accuracy falls below 70%, you instantly die. That one's not as creative. But there's like a metronome one where you have to press spacebar on every single beat for the entire song, and if you don't enough, then you die. Which the best way I saw of solving that one was someone who did it where they had like an extra button they could it was like a Steam Deck or something, I don't remember. But they were tapping it with their foot the whole song. That was really smart. Okay, this one, I believe, is Apparition. Which is my least favorite song in the mod. Wario. Wow, it's really laggy. Wow, it's really laggy, Jesus. Why is it so laggy? What the fuck? Can I even play this? Hold on. Let me force quit Discord and hope that solves something. This is gonna make my phone go off. Oh right, no, I put my phone on Didn't Disturb, never mind. Okay, let's hope that does anything. Yeah, I was really, really bad at the metronome mechanic. That was so hard for me. Which is weird, because you'd think I'd be better at it seeing as I'm literally a musician. I play the trumpet, in case you didn't know. I've mentioned it before in servers, but... Okay, that did not help with the lag at all. I think it's just the visual effects. I had to stop playing trumpet when I dropped out of college. But I've always been a pretty decent trumpet player for my age range, at least. I've done it since 6th grade, and that's the start of middle school. And for all of middle school as well as high school, I was always either second or best trumpet player, and I would always get like the lead role or the solo role whenever I did like jazz or marching band. And I did so much marching band. I loved marching band. Playing on the field in front of an audience was just the best feeling. It was really hard though. Also, I'm about to die. Okay, this lag is bad. I'm gonna see if there's a setting I can change. Wait. Preferences, maybe? Yeah, low quality should do it. I'll cap the frame rate, I suppose. No, that's probably fine. Use middle scroll if you're psychotic. Okay, let's try that. But yeah, my favorite part of band, though, was always... Like, marching band, I loved it. Playing in front of the audience, great. Marching on the field felt, like, impactful. Yeah, still a bit of lag. Trying to learn the drums myself. Was always scared to join any classes for it when you were younger. I didn't originally want to play the trumpet. I had wanted to play the drums at one point. I liked it a little better. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna lose and let Luigi do this song for me. I think it takes 3 deaths, I'm not sure. But drums, I wanted to play those at one point. I wanted to play piano, I wanted to play trombone, and I wanted to play alto saxophone. Those are the ones I wanted to go with the most. I honestly kind of regret not going with piano in a way. But I wouldn't give up my experience playing trumpet for anything. Okay, this should get Luigi to show up. Yep, okay, there we go. Luigi, help. The lag is too bad. I still have it on low quality, but whatever. This is one of the only songs in the mod that I didn't put in my playlist initially because I didn't like it very much. I do have it there now, but it's in the lowest tier of my playlist. Yeah, I have tiers to my playlist. I have like my playlist of literally all my music that I have. I have my playlist for music that is like slightly better than that, and I have the music that is the top tier stuff. And the way I have it managed is so that everything that is in all 3 playlists, so the best of the best songs, get played 3 times as often. The stuff that's only in the first 2 playlists gets played twice as often, and the stuff is just all of my music gets played the normal amount. It's like weight my playlist to make sure I enjoy it more, but also don't just skimp out on the, just the normal songs. This is why everything is better than Spotify. How old were you, or I guess what grade were you in when you actually started playing your instrument, your drums? And do you have a set yourself, or is it like Like, rent it or something. Or is it even drum set? Do you mean like tenor drum or something, though? Drums could mean a lot of different things, but I would assume drum set. Okay, let me go turn off low quality now. The next song is also pretty hard, because it has a dodging mechanic, but it's nothing I can't handle. I might die a few times, but I'm not calling Luigi for this one. And you get to play as probably the goofiest boyfriend chromatic. It's a Goombrat, is that what those are called? I don't remember. He's really cute. Not the dude on the left, though. Dude on the left is definitely not cute. I'm trying to remember what his name is. Malice or something? Something like that. His lore is that he's a Mario that, due to a bug in the game's code, accidentally fused with a Yoshi. So now he has like a Yoshi tail and stuff, and he keeps eating Koopas. Like Yoshi does. That dodging mechanic is going to be really hard, isn't it? I have to hit space on the right time to dodge his tongue. And it's not super lenient. Especially while playing notes, it's very difficult. I got hit by it. It's not an insta-kill, but it does do half your health. And when he has constant health drain, whenever he hits a note, just the same way I gain health when I hit one, that can easily kill you. You can't drain your health to 0, but like to 10%. Oh my god, it's really hard. Very good song, but I can't even focus on it right now. Just don't fucking die. It's way different streaming this when I have so much pressure to not lose. 88 misses. That's okay, though. I don't care. I just care that I'm getting through each song so the stream doesn't get boring. And then at the very last frame of the song... You can't actually die there, just goofy. Got stuff from your brother last year. Oh, nice. For like your birthday or something? That... How much does that cost? Like, if I had to hazard a guess, a drum set would cost, what, $800? Something like that? And that, like, for a cheap one? Oh yeah, it is absolutely stressful. Oh hey, S, you finally made it. Hello, hello. We are in the middle of World 2, and we already got past the part where the game crashes over and over, so you don't need to worry about that. I have it on my desktop, and I also cleaned up my desktop and got rid of the taskbar and everything because of the desktop altering properties that this has. That is a perfectly valid reason not to be here. 500? Oh, okay. I guess I overestimated. I feel like a drum set could so easily be really, really expensive with just how many components there are to it. Small moving pieces will do that. Anyway, this is based on Coronation Day, which is another thing I'm actually intend to be playing on the channel. Coronation Day is a mod, or I think it's a ROM hack, of Super Mario World that is really, really good. And, like, one of the only, like, genuinely unnerving ones I've actually found. I see chat messages, but I cannot check them at the moment. PS6 is delayed? I didn't even know PS6 was announced. Unless you're just baiting. And who would have guessed that there's a shortage right now? When RAM costs $5,000 for one stick. I will not be upgrading my PC anytime soon, actually, because AI. I do not want a neural processing unit in my PC, thank you very much. Oh yeah, I bet Electric Kit. I don't know much about Electric Kits, actually. I want to say I do, but I think I might be thinking of the wrong thing. Oh yeah, S also, so remember how I mentioned the other day that I hadn't played this in like a year? Yeah, I couldn't do Mario Singing Game Rhythm 9. I had to get Luigi to help. I mean, it is the hardest song in the mod. I don't know why they put it so early, but I'm really glad they got Luigi to help you in the first world instead of just after beating him in I Hate You. Because that would have sucked after when I'm this out of practice. Listen, it's been a year. Listen. Okay, yeah, I know. More Red TV. Party rockers in the house tonight. Why is this one lagging too? Bro? Is it lagging because I'm streaming it with OBS? Okay, we're getting Luigi. It better not lag like this on the last song, I swear to God. Like, I can't play it when it's lagging. It's not possible. I mean, whatever. I've still done it myself completely. It's not like you'll be able to tell a difference, really, other than, wow, he's playing really good. But still, it's annoying. Alright, we got Luigi now. Luigi's gonna get pissed off at me for calling him too many times. I'll be honest, I don't. Um, well, I did get into FNF back in like versus tricky days. Um, I didn't know much about it other than wow, this song's pretty cool at the time. Like I would like listen to like I'd like watch the community game video on each new mod that came out, and that's about it. I didn't know much more than that. Even Luigi can't deal with the lag entirely. Look at the notes going past the spot where they're supposed to. There's two mechanics for this song. Okay, there's more than two. But Mario will kick shells at you, which does a little bit of damage, not much. He'll throw poison mushrooms, which just means you have to not hit the ones that come down, or else they will start distorting your screen. And then later you'll see what he does to your notes. Oh, if it's BB Panzu, that's awesome. I like BB Panzu a lot. Did it work on mods? Or did it only work on vanilla? Anyway, yeah, he's now hidden my health bar and moved my notes up a little bit, so they're harder to hit. Honestly, I think my favorite BB Panzu song is... did BB Panzu make the Heathers song? Or is that someone else? But the one I was thinking of is the Miss Nagatoro mod. The second one from that. Okay, there might be Heathers that I like more than. BB Panzu makes some good shit. I don't recognize the name Silent Note. You should send it to me on Discord, I'll look at it later. Holy shit, he's busting a move. Holy shit, look at him go! Is the one with Komi can't... I've heard of Komi can't communicate. I've been told I should watch it. I don't know anything about it though. This seems to be a blank spot in my knowledge. Okay, the frame rate appears to have come back. This is my second least favorite song in the mod. Huh. Yeah, I don't recognize this. I do not like the animation this comes from. Also, I'm playing on the left side again, which is harder. Is that just me? S, do you actually play FNF or do you just like the songs? Yeah, I don't really... I don't like Hot Diggity. I know he's really, really popular. But I don't like him. He's not my style of humor. If it's got a cigarette in it, I probably don't like it. Mix of both. Ah, shit. Also, I really like that you cannot die as Luigi. If you run out of health while on Luigi, boyfriend just dies instead. Luigi can't lose. I do not like the charting on this song either. I feel like this song has a lot of things wrong with it. Uniquely low point for the mod. Anyway, at least you play the game some then. I wanted to ask you, is it just me who has a way harder time playing songs on the left side than the right? Or do you get that too? I'm playing really badly. I think it's just the charting on this song, but I'm not sure. You do? Okay. Maybe just the left side, I don't know. What's next on your checklist? It's a good thing Race Traders is a good song, because if it wasn't, then they would have zero redeeming qualities. Also, the Race Traders video is still up on YouTube. Like, to this day, I'm pretty sure. I haven't checked recently, but I'm pretty sure it is. Like, how is that allowed? Ridiculous. I never watched. This is Mashed, right? And I never watched this channel. Friday Night Dustin. Oh my god, that's a good mod. This whole world, for those unaware, is based on YouTube animations of Mario stuff. Don't mind me missing a fucking bonsai bill. That would never happen. Actually, though, I do say Race Trader is a good song, but then I remembered Race Trader is one of the only FNF songs that I like a cover of more than the original. There's only a couple like that. Specifically, there's that one. The only other one I can think of off the top of my head is Titular, the Henry Stickmin song. There's a Foxy from FNF cover of that song that I like more. It's from the Funkin' at 5 a.m. mod. But the cover that I like more of Race Traders is one that's MX versus Boyfriend rather than Race Traders Mario versus Boyfriend. It's MX skating to you based on the fucking meme of MX skating to Lucas. The charting on the song is really good. And then Mario just kills you anyway. What's the song? I'm forgetting the name of the song. From Friday Night Dustin that I really, really like. Perseverance, is it? I think it's called Perseverance. This is based on a YouTube animation called Racist Mario. You can figure out the rest yourself. It's very popular. It should not exist. It should not be popular. Okay, but who would win though? Kratos or MX? Alright, the mechanic is the red shell now. He will repeatedly decrease my health. Also, because it's really, really funny, I am going to show the death animation for this song. Mechanic is now ghost notes. They're harder to see. Even if I beat the song first try, I'm going to come back into it and show off the death screen because it's really funny. Okay, the mechanic is ba-bombs. Don't hit the ba-bombs or you die. Okay, the mechanic is now... The notes will continue to speed up for the rest of the song. Okay, I'm gonna go back into there and die because it's really funny. Did it just crash? Okay. Oh, thank God. And just boot you straight back into it. Girlfriend got hit by a fucking car. By Asgore, probably, I don't know. Okay, mechanic in this song, too. There's only an auditory cue for it. You need to dodge, but unlike the other one, there's no visual cue except for the very first time that happens. This one was based on a YouTube animation that I've never seen myself. Something about booze possessing Mario. I don't know. How loud are my key presses? Like, through the microphone? Oh, he's fucking Goku, okay. Called Power Star, okay. Also, I didn't realize it was a Newgrounds series. I thought it was a YouTube series. I should not be reading chat while playing this. I'm literally glad they give you long hold notes here to recover from the HP you probably lost from missing a dodge. Re-uploaded YouTube, okay. Not much I can do about the volume. I should not be looking at chat. Other than just try not to be so loud myself. I don't have like a mount for my mic or anything. It's out of my pay range. Don't hear much? Okay. I'm trying to keep him quieter now that I'm thinking about it consciously. Can you tell I miss notes whenever that happens? It's by far more important than actually hitting a note. Missing a note makes you lose like 2% of your health. Missing a dodge, 30. Okay, that's World 3. The weakest world in my opinion, despite the fact it has more songs than the first world. Here's the best one. My favorite song, guys. Oh, it didn't work. Oh no. Scary. Were the animations re-uploaded to YouTube by the original poster? Or were they, like, taken? Oh god, guys, it's Mario. Taken? That's a shame. Oh, this is a really short song. That's only about 8 seconds left. Oh, man. They put horror in my horror mod. Oh. No, he's, like, scary and stuff. I think this is one of the most popular characters, but I don't really know why. I mean, I know he was in the version 1 of this mod, so he's older than the other ones, but, like, he's kind of a dweeb. Goated remake, do you mean this song or the Power Star animations? I don't know which one you're referring to, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's hard to make something that actually looks scary because every single thing you can possibly think of to make something scary has already been overdone 10,000 times. Horror just isn't scary anymore. This song? I mean, no, it's a very good song, and I think if it hadn't already been like in the horror mod, like it would have been like, it wouldn't have been such a like, oh yep, I was expecting the song to be scary. I wish the song was longer, because it's a really good song, but it's like 2 minutes. That's my biggest gripe with the song, is that there's not more of it. Okay, here's one of the reasons why I have my game in windowed mode. Fuck. Okay, I've got my mouse out now, because I'll need it. DJ Halliboo is such a goated character. No Party's a very good song. With a good voice actor, too. Leave my mouse on screen because... Okay, I'm gonna need to be faster than that. So your accuracy in tracing the word that he gives you is the inverse of how much health you lose. So if you do it perfectly, you lose 0 health, and if you don't do anything at all, you lose all your health. Which also means that because you're not going to do it perfectly. Like, it's not possible. At least not with a fucking computer mouse. So your health needs to be high. This is gonna be hard. Okay, it moved. I fully agree with that. Juno Songs has a good voice. He can't really write, though. Oh, fuck, this is gonna be hard. Game? Game. Game? Oh, game crash. This is a good mod. The source I have for his lyrics not being the best is the Versus Imposter mod. Was it Finale or was it Defeat? It was Defeat, I believe, with lyrics. That shit is so bad. It is so bad. Let's try this again. This is another Ikenny song. God damn it. Wait, really? I could have sworn that was Juno Songs. I could have sworn. I'm gonna look that up later because I need to see it with my own eyes. Like, I definitely think that was. You looked it up? Okay. This would be so much easier if I had a drawing tablet. Oh shit, I knocked over my mic. Mic's back up. That took too much time. I'm gonna lose now. And I am good health. Ah, I didn't lose, okay. So my mouse is on the far side of my mic. And yes, this song is still easier than Mario Singing Game Rhythm 9. That's not enough time. It's best to at least get something down, even if it's not accurate. Fuck! Fuck! Oh my god! Host Hoedown. I recognize the name, but I'm not sure why. I do not need you, Luigi. I recognize the name. Why do I recognize that name? Oh my god, my health. I'm gonna die. My health's not high enough. Ah, my god. Oh my god, it's really, really hard. Host Hoedown was the boss theme for... Oh, that's right. Yes, I recognize that. No wonder. I did watch the original series. That's... Well, I recognize that was the name of the minigame, wasn't it? My health's so low, this isn't gonna work. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please survive, please. Okay, we're good. I can do criminal. Especially when I'm gonna be at full health. You get a lot of time for this one. Okay. Jesus Christ. Told you I don't need Luigi. Oh my god, that song's really hard. Oh my god. I should really go back and look at that series again. It's been ages since I looked at it. Anyway, here's the biggest reason why I'm recording my entire screen. Because of this one. I probably shouldn't have resized the window. Do I still have a chance to make it back to normal? Give it a second. It's loading a lot of stuff right now. Nope, I'm not allowed to resize it anymore. Dude, the Virtual Boy was such a shit console. I'm not doing that. That's just doing that. I really shouldn't have resized it. Ah, well. Imagine this, but the screen is smaller. Or the window is smaller. I want to play that one Fatal Error mod where he just lives on your home screen. That one's cool. Also, red color scheme for that one. Red has to do with home screens, I guess. Okay, it's full screen now. So that's not what my desktop normally looks like. This song's really cool. I'm not talking as much because I'm kind of locked in. I'm actually kind of glad the notes are square here because with that sideways visual distortion, it's made it much easier to see, I think. Okay, I'm turning the space heater back on. Paranoia is... Oh, hey, they fixed the thing. It used to be your home screen would stay messed up. Like, it would still say too late, too late, too late. And you'd have to shut down the mod and reopen it to fix it. Though there probably is still lag issues with having it open after that, so I may need to Alt F4 anyway. Remember at the beginning of the mod where they were playing on the TV and got sucked into it? Didn't Luigi2Late.exe actually get an update like a couple years ago? That poorly translated buggy mess of a game. Very good song. Very, very good song here. The gimmick here is do not miss the bullet notes. If you miss 4 of them, you lose. You need to keep up gunfire on that thing. Well, I just missed one because I was looking at chat. Something about beep boop. I don't know. That's all I saw in chat. I hope that doesn't get me killed. No, you're good. Don't worry. I'm still looking at chat. You know, I used to fucking hate Pico's voice. I like it now, though. Like, I hated it. It was my single least favorite thing ever in FNF. But I'm okay with it now. I think this is because I used to hate atonals. But also Pico's in particular. I actually have atonals now. Oh, S. Fun fact, I have a chromatic in atonals. For Nitro Van. I don't have art of him as an FNF character, but he does have voice. My friend Murr has made some covers with me. Mario. Yeah, Murr is an aspiring FNF artist. Well, not artist, musical artist, not visual artist. And he makes a bunch of covers, and I sing for them sometimes. So I actually have some covers of me singing FNF songs with lyrics too. Recently, we did the new Versus Nonsense 1.5 mod. Okay, I didn't die to the bullet notes. There's no more now. This part's actually pretty damn hard. My fucking health. Oh my god, do you see that tiny little green sliver of health? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to think of what my best work, voice acting and singing for a mod is. I'll get back to you on that one. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Alright, here's the 2 MX songs. MX Grandpa Creepypasta, or I guess Horror Brew, not Creepypasta, my bad. Oh, hold on, let me read this. You know, I do have them, like, more private, because Murr doesn't really want to share them. But I'll ask him for permission and see if I can't, like, he does send them in my server. If you look at the, Your Work tab, you'll see a bunch of them. He hasn't shared all of them. But I'll send you some of the best ones with his permission, of course. Okay, another dodge mechanic for this one. Hey S, do you know if the FNF port mod ever got finished? The one about MX, the one where he's really, really wide. These 2 songs are designed to be the 2 difficult ones. This one has just difficult song plus mechanic, and the other one is really, really spammy song. I'm gonna have to look at chat later. I don't think I'm gonna get a let up in this one. Also, shoutouts to Simple Flips. I mean, shoutouts to shit, what's it called? Game Over by it was Game Over by Saster. I think it's Saster. I didn't do the dodge. I was thinking about Saster. That song's really, really good. One of my favorite FNF songs of all time. I'm consistently missing the dodge, huh? Okay, now I'm getting it. Oh yeah, S, if you want to see those covers I was talking about, you should do on my server. Mur posts them in one of the channels there. He hasn't done it recently though, because long story short, some health complications. I'm not going to divulge his information here. But he's not working on stuff at this moment. Oh, girlfriend's fucking dead, okay. Kinda forgot how visceral that part is. Okay, demise time. Alright, alright. Put my hands in front of the space heater, get ready. Put that shit on 3. I'm not ready. I'm gonna die. I'm on the fucking left side, I forgot. I'll probably have like 400 misses for this song. If I even beat it first try, that is. Expurgation ain't got nothing on this. Okay, now do this song without ghost tapping. She's so cute. Less than 400 misses. I said 400, it's only 398. So I'm actually really good at the game, definitely. Okay, Final World. This is based on Greenio's. I'm pretty sure Greenio renamed himself, actually. Mario 64 Classified series, which is one of the best series on YouTube. You should go watch it. Why is it? Why was the cutscene frozen? There it goes, okay. Oh, you gotta go? Alright. Well, you can always watch the VOD back later if you want to see the ending, you know, again. I'm sure you've seen it a million times by now. But, yeah, it's always there. See ya.
Anyways, see, you and your friend here have arrived at a very crucial moment. Say, how would you still like to be a part of the new Nintendo Mania's first episode, huh? That's the attitude. Let's get her rolling.
Left side, ah. Similar VHS feel to the Apparition song here, but like almost no lag. There's still a little. Oh, so that's not Mario. His name is Stanley. No, not lag, man. Please say I can beat it even with this lag. Okay, I'm calling Luigi. God damn it. This static effect is ruining so much stuff. And this has a really long death animation, too. I think the next song has static parts and only small bits of it. So, I don't think it'll be too bad. Next song's pretty hard, though. Got a tough mechanic. I suppose while I'm just going to be sitting here and waiting for Luigi to beat the song for me, I'm going to have to sit this death animation another time after this one, too. Oh my god. I can talk about Super Mario 64 Classified. It's a YouTube analog horror series. I'd argue the best YouTube analog horror series there is out there. It's certainly my favorite. I think it's very well done. The very abridged version of it is it follows the events of Nintendo decided to make an AI that would make their game better. And this was, back before like modern AI stuff. This is entirely different. But it would like alter your game to the player's experience. It would be different every single time for every player. That's its own take on the every copy of Super Mario 64 is personalized thing. And this AI decided to name itself Stanley after it became sentient by complete accident. And like, for example, when Luigi was removed from the game, Stanley perceived it as them literally killing who he believed to be his brother Luigi. Where's Luigi? Oh, I can just, okay. And it's Stanley trying to cope with both the loss of someone important to him and the fact that he realizes he's not real. And I don't know if you want me to tell you the ending of it. So I'm not going to say it, but it has a very good ending. I highly recommend watching it and checking it out for yourself. I know the channel used to be under the name Greenio. It changed recently, so I don't know how to find it now. But I'm sure if you just look up Super Mario 64 Classified, you'll find it. I don't remember how long it is. I remember it is 2 seasons, each with 7 episodes, I want to say, and no longer than 10 minutes per episode, I don't think. I think there's one 18-minute long episode. But it's overall a pretty short watch. I'd highly recommend it. And then probably watch a video explaining what just happened afterwards, because it is a little hard to understand the first time through, I'll be honest. Though it's still very entertaining regardless, even if you don't fully get what's going on. Though with that context I gave you, it'll probably help you put the pieces together. And at one point in this song, before like a drop, there'll be some dialogue on screen. It's going to go way faster than you can possibly read. But that is from, like, taken directly from one of the episodes of Super Mario 64 Classified. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's very popular. Also, the mod charting here with the notes going wild. So much fun. I guess OBS messes with some stuff on my computer. It's not like it's using up too much CPU. I don't know why that was causing lag. But this song is really, really fun. The next song is just hard. It is fun. Very good song, too. But it's hard. It's got a mechanic where you will drown if you don't hit the right notes. And you're slow. The higher the water is, the more HP you lose per second. Also, it definitely is having issues. I can't change volume anymore, so I'm going to Alt F4 real quick. Okay, volume slider's back. I knew Paranoia would mess with something. Make it a little bigger, why not? Alright, 2 more songs left in the final world before the event happens for the true final song. This is a really hard song and a really good song. Abandoned. It's lagging. I know it goes away if I can just survive that long. Man. Okay, I know there's no static effect on the final song. Man. Can I call Luigi yet? No. Okay. Man, that's a shame too, because this is a fun song. Ah. You know what? At least I get to listen to it because it's a very good song. I will say, just so you don't get confused, the last song in this world, despite the fact that this whole world is dedicated to it, is not about Super Mario 64 Classified. So, like, if you don't see that in there, don't be alarmed. That one is based on cut content from a very old version of Super Mario 64 Classified that is completely non-canon and doesn't even fit in with the story at all. It's completely different, but they still wanted it in here. Yeah, it's unclear how boyfriend and girlfriend even got into this area, I suppose. Like, he's telling them to leave, but they kind of just spawned in here. Like, where would they go? Okay, so yeah, this water mechanic you're seeing here is every single one of those notes that you're seeing that are different on there, those ones lower the water a little. The higher the water is, the faster your HP drains, and if your HP hits 0, you lose. So don't drown is the mechanic. I really wish I was able to play it. It was bugged on release of the mod, and it was fixed a couple months after, or maybe a month after. I don't really remember. Where it was tied to your frame rate by accident. So if you were playing the game in a higher frame rate, the water would rise faster and would kill you, and the song would be impossible to beat. But you could cheese it by putting the game on like 10 FPS if you could even manage to hit the notes like that. Also, a lot of Build 3313, you know, the game that I love so much, is based on Super Mario 64 Classified. It was the largest inspiration for some of the areas and stuff. Like the area you're seeing behind you right here, there's an altered version of the town from Wet Dry World that is a level. That endless area that you just saw Luigi swimming through in the background is an area in 3313. It's a huge inspiration because it's the single most popular Mario 64 horror thing on the internet, as far as I'm aware. I really want to play that again. It's so good. I just don't know when I'll get around to streaming it, because I definitely want to play it on stream. But I already have so many things that I want to stream, and I have a day job. I'll get around to it. I'm realizing that the next song also has VHS filter on it, because it's based on a VHS series. Man, I guess this whole world might just be impossible with my current computer's limitations while streaming via OBS. I mean, I'll try, but it won't work. Yeah, look at okay, I'm not even gonna try. Look at that lag. Yeah, there's no way. Man, that's a damn shame. It's a good thing the last song won't have that. Unless all the effects in the background will cause the same thing. I really hope it works. The lore for this character that you're seeing here, the like just like crumpled up Mario on the left side, is think purple guy FNF. It's that. His name is Costume Mario, and it's a dude in a Mario costume, and he kills you. Yep, thank you, Luigi. Man, this is a damn shame. He does sound cool, though. Actually, I think his down pose there is a reference to Golden Freddy. I'm not sure. Anyway, here's the hard part of the song. They spread out your notes. It just makes it overall harder to see, especially with the background being the same color as your notes too. I found this part to be very difficult when I did my first time. I did so do it on my first try, but mostly only because of adrenaline. Oh, he doesn't look very happy. Hey, so that's normal, right? We beat the mod, right? We did all the worlds. Get ready for the speech. Also, this one room here is a reference to Lost Silver, ancient Pokemon creepypasta. It's a good one. Also represented in the Hypno's Lullaby mod, which I'm definitely gonna play here. I want to do so much stuff. All right. Last song. There are extras after it, which I will do as well, but this is the last song of the canon mod. There's not much after this anyway. There's one? I think one song, and I'm nowhere near good enough to do it. And there's also like old beta songs and stuff, but I'm not doing those. I will get Luigi to bot play the one song because I am nowhere near good. There's a no miss section. If you miss a single time, you die. It's also 10 minutes long. All right, well, here is All Stars. Let me crack on my knuckles. Space Heater. Warm me. I watched Sticky BM play this mod. He's a just FNF YouTuber. He did this entire song that I'm playing now, 8 minutes. You're seeing on the bottom there, no miss on his first try. What locking in does to an MFer. Get to play as both boyfriend and girlfriend. I mentioned this now because I didn't say it earlier, and it's about to not be the case. Oh, okay, bye. The Mario we were facing there in Phase 1, his name is Ultra M. This is his minion, I suppose, Omega M. Sidekick, perhaps? I think minion is more accurate. Yeah, that's normal looking. Can't really see it too well when I'm so focused on my notes. God, this song is really, really good. It's War, El, and Yosh. I don't know how to pronounce them. They have numbers in their names. Actually, fun fact, this song you're listening to right now, All Stars, I did a cover of this one. Mur did a cover with me as Ultra M, so the main vocal of the song. And a bunch of other people as every single other character that appears in it. However, that song is now lost media, essentially, because I intentionally had it wiped from the face of the internet, which is not very many places. Because as it only exists on my computer now. Because as much as I enjoyed it at the time, it was made with chromatics from other people who I used to be friends with, who ended up being trauma-causing people. So I did not want anyone else to hear it, but I did do that. And I am proud of it, I suppose. Also, remember when Girlfriend got taken away there at the end of Act 1? Yeah, she's back. She doesn't look so great. It's a good thing this isn't a particularly hard song. Because if I died in the middle of it, I would be so pissed that I have to do it all again. It's made easier for the sake of cinematics. But the main reason I brought up that I did that before is because I was also the singer for Ultra M's vocals here. I sang that. And I also voice acted this part. Which, these are some hard lines. Don't mind me turning up the volume. Also, yes, that is a JoJo's reference, in case you were wondering. Dude, the art is so fucking good. And that was not me losing. That's how the mod ends. I'm turning up the volume here because the song you're hearing now, it's a mad... that's actually the wrong name that they have on there. It's A Mad World Without You is the name. Is a contender for my second favorite song of all time. If you know my lore, you already know the first. Nothing will ever beat Eternal Dream, but... I've also done a cover of this song if you'd like to hear it at some point. Alright, I'll send it your way then. I wish it was louder. Also, if you're seeing in the background, the credits here are explaining that it was all a play. You can see a prop of Girlfriend's dead body. All of the different horror Marios playing dominoes and cards. How they made Forearms Ultra M over here. Though that is... There's technically, I guess, two different canons, because both of those two things are considered canon. That the whole events of the mod you were just playing were entirely canon, and, like, yes, Boyfriend and Girlfriend did die. And then there's the different canon where, no, it was just a stage play. There's just two different stories there. I should do a new cover of this song with my better mic now. And the song here playing A Mad World Without You is about the canon where it was not a stage play, where they really did die. And it's about how Ultra M, Horror Mario, whatever you want to call him, now that he's finally won and he got what he wanted, he beat Boyfriend and Girlfriend, he won the game, he realized that he doesn't know what to do with himself now. He lived for the chase, and now that he's finally achieved his goal, he's aimless and sad in an empty hell and empty husk. That he doesn't know what he wants to do with himself anymore, and he's finally achieved his goal, but now what does he do? He's alone. Truly alone. And it's really sad in a way. The characterization is really good when you think about the lyrics of that song, and it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. It doesn't mean that Mario here was the good guy. but I, in a way, empathize, and it's meaningful to me, at least. I don't know. I shouldn't get too sappy on stream. However, that message you just saw there that said that they were waiting for you is referring to this new song that has appeared here. This is completely non-canon, and it is based on a weird, creepy old Australian Nintendo commercial where the president of Nintendo Australia had like a 3D model of his character there, saying, "We are Nintendo, you cannot beat us. We challenge all players." Yada yada. And that's what this is about. It uses some of the same audio and everything. Non-canon, of course, and I'm going to get Luigi to play it because there is absolutely no way I beat it. I'm going to die here on purpose 3 times. I'm not even going to attempt it because there's a no-miss section, and I have never beaten this song in my life, not even when I played this game on the regular. So I'm going to die. If Luigi even helps you with this one, they honestly might, since it's like a post-game non-canon song, they might just be like, no, you don't get Luigi. You can't beat it, you don't get to see it. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Honestly, I might just look it up and show you a video of it then on stream. Alright, give me Luigi. Game? Oh, hey, Grimsley. You came just in time for the game to literally crash. Oh my god, I forgot that's a feature. I totally forgot. In this song, if you die 3 times, instead of them giving you bot play, they crash your game. Because it's, again, a post-credits... Oh, that's funny. Tell you what, just so I have it on the record here, and people watching the VOD can see it, I'm going to look up a video of it, so give me just one moment. I have not tested the audio on here or anything, but that's fine. I can make it work. Oh my god, it has 4 million views on this one. Jesus Christ. Like, I know it's popular, but holy hell, man. Okay, Firefox. I'll check OBS repeatedly on here to make sure that the audio isn't super loud. Looks like it's actually pretty quiet. Alright, cool. Well, don't worry, Grimsley. I mean, I save everything as a VOD. So, if you do actually care about watching an FNF VOD, you can always go back and watch it, though. I recognize that is likely not in your set of interests. It is niche. Very, very good song. I love this song. I don't know if I listen to everything, then again, I have that. I can say that about pretty much every single mod. Still begs saying, though. I could never commit enough time to this game to be as good as the person playing this right now, because this is a person playing, not bot play. You can tell because they're actually getting score, and it's not completely perfect. But they have 0 misses. I'm sure they're going to maintain that for this entire season. I'm sure this is a full combo that we're watching. I could never dedicate that much time to it. I've got too many things to do for that. Oh, he's voice acted? Saying you like the community is... this is the no mess section, by the way. The community is very large. There are many sides to it. There's a lot of bad eggs there. Bad apples. But I do like the more positive parts of the community, like my little side of it I have here. Your friend's voice acted. That's actually really cool. So I've done the same thing. I respect the hell out of voice actors. So your friend, instant bonus points. There's a reason I've always wanted to be a voice actor. Which I guess is more dump on me there. Yeah, I've always wanted to be a voice actor. I've got one voice acting gig, I guess you would call it. I don't really know. There's a friend from another server is making his own game studio, and he needed people. And I said, hey, I can be a voice actor. I've always wanted to do it. This could be my first thing. And he said, yeah, so I'm voice acting for the game he's making. The studio is called Little Blue Bee Studios. Just because his username is Blue Bomb. And another one of the people there, they use a bee for their persona. Little Blue Bee. Doesn't really have a presence yet. I mean, the mic I have now, I mean, it's not purple like it's background noise, but it's like, it picks up some background noise still, but it's a huge upgrade from just the mic on my computer or my phone or something. And it was only $20. So, if you just want to get your start, you can just go on Amazon and look up mics and then just buy one for $20 and it'll get the job done, at least at first. I was so convinced that they'd be expensive for a really, really long time. That I procrastinated for like 3 months. No, more than that. It was 7 months, I think, because there were 3 months in between streams, was the longest break I had, and that was all because I didn't have a good mic. There's really no miss. If you remember, got the link to the side of the screen. That's no miss. But when I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy a mic. And I looked it up, and it really wasn't that bad. I'm like, okay, you know what? I don't have the budget for much more. I'm just gonna buy one of these really cheap ones for $20. And even though it's not like the world's best mic, like it picks up background noise just like any other mic. It doesn't have like the fuzzy thing. It's not a boom mic. It's nothing special. It's just a little mic on a stand. But it's 5-10 times better than what my computer had before. It's made it so that I can stream nearly every single day if I want to. Like, I don't have to wait for great sound conditions. I used to have to wait for the stars to align. My aunt was in the house, no one else was over. There's no traffic outside. There's no dogs barking outside, and I'm in a good mood to stream at the time. But now I can just stream pretty much whenever, and it's all because of that mic. So if you have the motivation to, and I recognize that that's the biggest factor. That's one of the big reasons I didn't do it. If you get the motivation to, I highly recommend just buying a $20 mic, getting yourself started, because it can be the catalyst to a lot more. Because I have lost the motivation to stream before, and now I'm streaming so frequently just because I got something that made it feel better to stream for just $20. Whenever you choose to do it, whenever you get said motivation, I believe it. I recognize that I'm talking about this song, but I feel like it's not like Hamilton watching this video for documentation on this mod. Community game exists, but I don't know, I like talking about yeah, I mean, streaming was just the example I was using in my own experience. It's made my voice acting the minimal stuff that I have done without, like, anything being published. And my singing, both also better, but that was just the example that was easiest for me to share there. I'm not saying you should stream if you don't want to, that would be ridiculous. Yeah, it should be helpful to you to just get that little boost. Yeah, this song is 10 minutes long. And this guy playing it still hasn't missed a single time. He's at 98% accuracy, too. I could never beat this guy. One cool thing about this song and the last song that I played, All Stars, I would not have meant the fortitude to do this. One cool thing about this song and the last one is coming up here soon. It hasn't happened just yet. When I don't even know what his name is. Mr. Sis, that's right. S-Y-S, Mr. Sis. When he's singing, every single measure of the song, if you notice his voice sounds just like a tiny bit different, each measure, that's because at, I think 25%, maybe 20% volume, underneath his chromatic, you can actually hear just a tiny bit the chromatics of every other character in the mod so far. And for Ultra M, he was using the chromatics of every other Mario in the mod, and a couple of Luigi's. Anyway, here's the hardest part. Your notes are now on the left and right sides of the screen split entirely, so you have to be watching both sides of your screen simultaneously. Oh, he finally missed. He got 3 misses. Clearly this guy is that good of a mod. Like, yeah, you're not going to perfect this. Also, one thing I think that is cool about this is if you get exactly perfect 100% accuracy, no misses, and every single note was pressed in the exact correct frame, your final score will be perfectly 1 million. And since one of the things they say is score 1 million, you cannot beat us, it is literally impossible to get higher score than their high score. The best you can do is possibly tie, and I just think that that's so funny. Anyway, there's not much else to the mod. There are a couple of other like beta songs from the version 1 of the mod. And there's also a new mod that came out like 3 days ago or something. 2 days ago, something like that. That is just 2 songs for Christmas. But I could do like extra cleanup bits in another stream. Like after I do Hypno's Lullaby and FNF Weekly and stuff. Any extra songs, I could all pile those into one extra stream. I'm not doing that all today. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now, which feels like a lot longer when you're having to move your fingers the entire time. This is surprisingly tiring. So yeah, I'm gonna go for the day. uh, I don't really know what to say. I'm in a great mood. I'll catch you all soon. See ya.